I have good news for you, Mr. Finley. We have sent the captain to stay with a relative, and he shouldn't bother you for a while.
On the count that he may be dead by the time the medication wears off.
Thank you. I bid you good day.
Oh, it was nothing. Tell me, one of my wife's friends lost...
Another day, Finley. Another day. Let's go to the police station.
See, that's the inherent problem with those types of sentences, is that unless you cut them off straight away, it just has dead silence. Like, my friend lost... Not today. See, it doesn't sound natural. Now I just walk into the police station, full of decorum. There's your fucking bag.
What news do you have, Mr. Holmes?
Oh, you bugger. Items.
Are you sure
there you
it's
go.
the bag that you lost?
Yes, but someone attempted to force it open.
The cunning bastards.
Succeed, but now the lock is stuck. Perhaps you could...
Let's see.
So you can't undo your own friggin' lock. Alright. Now. Hang on. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, bum. I have to get that 6 over there. And there we go.
Done.
Booyah, Master Locksmith.
Think nothing of it, my friend.
Why doesn't he just use a gun?
So, the reports.
Why don't you wait till the inspectors get back?
I don't want to wait till the inspectors get back, you idiot!
The inspectors, I would have done so. So, give me the preliminary reports, and above all, do not mention my visit to anyone. Is that clear?
Sure, if that's what you want. Here are the reports.
I mean, there's due process and that sort of thing, but you know, we throw it out the window every now and then. Ooh, there's a rather nasty description of the crime. If you want, you can pause it and read it, but I wouldn't. Resume. Kiss him, you fool, you may never get the chance.
Yes, we'll read them on the go. Let's to the scene of the crime at Bucks Row, Watson.
Charge! Map. There we go. Scene of the murder of Polly Nichols. And I wait around the corner and... Go!
But what are all these people doing here, Holmes?
It's a murder
Apparently
scene,
they
Watson.
came to see the scene of the crime.
What do you think?
Aren't we going to see it?
Watson, the circumstances should be ideal for carrying out our little experiments.
Ooh. Later.
Well, Watson, we are at the scene of the Polly Nichols murder.
Thank you again for pointing that out, Holmes.
She was found, and try to discern all of the clues we can. Watson, you are a writer. I am therefore trusting you with our deduction board.
A writer.
Establish certain facts.
Understood, Holmes.
Right, okay. Now, once again, I cannot fucking see anything.
Bucks Row. No marks on the ground.
Okay.
The ground is muddy. The body was lying on its back, legs straight and slightly apart. The skirt had been lifted up to the middle of the body. The left hand was touching the barn door. The body was still warm. Let's reread the preliminary report for the details on the wounds inflicted upon this poor...
I'd rather not. There's that bit.
Bonnet near the left hand.
Is that bit up there? I'm just gonna back off here for a moment because there's other stuff to do.
There is only one streetlight lit on this street, Watson, and this spot is particularly poorly lit.
I sense we could have an adventure here, Watson. What do you say?
This spot is deserted, Holmes. The prostitutes only come here to...
Do they not find it slightly off-putting having two detectives be here whilst they're doing their job? Okay, let's have a look.
Look at this poor woman more closely. A small pool of blood, 6 inches in diameter. The throat was slit from left to right. There are 2 incisions.
Such a lovely sight.
There's a bruise on the left cheek. There is a bruise at the level of the right maxilla. The tongue is swollen. Well, Watson, we have found all of the possible clues, I think. We will now attempt to recreate the scene of the murder.
Give me my knife.
I have to make you up.
Ooh, I'm going to make you pretty, Watson.
I feel ridiculous, Holmes.
Well, you look it.
Now, Watson, come and stand here in front of me. You shall play the role of the poor woman, and I shall play that of the murderer.
Why do you always get to play the murderer, Holmes?
To ensure the final result corresponds indisputably to the way that Polly Nichols was killed.
Right, so currently doing this. Somewhere it said that the killer was left-handed, so
The
that...
murderer had enough room to inflict the wounds to the neck, and these wounds suggest the left hand was used.
Okay, stop that. Now do the standing up bit. 2 hands.
This position is unlikely.
Stop.
Yes, it's quite possible.
That's much more likely. Here we go.
My dear Watson, now that we have found all of our clues, nothing remains but to subject them to our most likely hypotheses in order to deduce
The facts. I deduced that she was murdered. Poorly lit street. Traces of blood on the ground, damp and dirty ground. There we go, right. There we go. The victim was asking now if the victim wasn't afraid. Nichols wasn't because it didn't have a bonnet. Or was ready to exercise. It's green. I know that because I played it before. There it appears. There we go. He could not have had relations on the ground because it was wet and he wouldn't want to get his cloak dirty, would he? Was there... No, it's the other one. Hang on, what? It's one of those, but... no. Yeah, that's the one. There were no relations on the ground. There we go. Victim of a bruise on jawbone somewhere. The corpse was still warm. It must go. There we go. Right, so according to what must indicate that the victim wasn't dragged, so it's on the premises. So this one indicates the bruise caused by hard pressure. I think it was the left hand. The right hand is the thing left hand or right hand. Just strong. There we go.
The victim was most probably
Took me
dead
ages to
before
do that
being
the
laid
first
down.
time.
Once the heart stopped, gravity drained the body slowly. Not
Yes.
in a spurt.
Thank you, Holmes, for
Then
this
half the street.
in-depth
Thank
analysis.
you, Holmes. I understand why you told me not to change clothes. Do you realize that our behavior didn't alarm anyone?
The victim's ordeal was even more discreet.